Paris Gondo concludes, my final and most important teaching is that even if things worked out in the end, if we don't hold tightly to belongings we cherish, we will never be truly satisfied. It is time to find out if our adventurers found their fate fulfilling, another typo, and invigorating till the end of their days. Who's the closest? Ryan, you're the closest. Read the next
Yep.
card.
No matter if we reached our home, got lost, separated, or even killed, a fulfilling experience requires belongings we cherish. Each roll the d20. Each result higher than our total emotion is a failure. Each result lower or equal to our total emotion is a success.
Uh-oh.
Ah. Oh,
14.
mine's 13.
14? That's a failure for me.
Oh. My emotion is 18, so yes, amazing.
Wow.
Yes, rolled an 8. I'm good to go.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna plant. Haha!
Very
Fulfilling.
good. All right, I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, come on. Oh,
Oh man.
the worst.
Failures are the funniest to tell, though.
All right, let's see. I have an 8. I have an 8, so I'm expecting this is
Uh-oh.
not going well.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. Oh, all right.
Oh,
So I'm
man.
gonna start. So Bryce the Nice, not anymore poolside warden, rolled a failure. So he's stuck on the great big ocean with that donkey that floats
Gordon,
very
yeah.
well. Gordon.
His name is Gordon.
With this tight red speedo, I think he's gonna be recovered by a passing ship. For a brief moment, he's gonna think that yes, I'm saved. I won't be stuck on that ship anymore. Actually, he's gonna spend the rest of his life on this cruise ship. But even worse, they're gonna force him to be the lifeguard for the pool on the cruise ship. So thankfully he's protected from the sun thanks to his flamboyant hat. But yeah, Gordon will work at the bar serving cocktails.
Amazing.
While Bryce is condemned to be a lifeguard on the poolside for the rest of his existence, which will be miserable. Phil, success or failure?
It was a failure. Everything was going good. After, we came back from the dungeon, getting back to the guild, picked up another job. I was hoping, I was going to parlay this into an assassin guild apprenticeship, but that didn't work. And while on the job, going through a perfectly fine dungeon, the curse dagger went off and alerted everybody to my location. I got hurt. Luckily I got out of that dungeon, but I'm on workers' comp and I really can't do anything anymore. So I just hang out at the guild where now I help 10 bar. I'm that's how I pay off the guild for messing up that job. So
wow, really laying hard on barmen and barwomen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, the adventurous life of a union thief gone. So,
Ryan.
Yes.
What about you?
Okay, so Elena was really warm in her final moments, very exhausted, and just kept thinking back to the cloak that she left on the floor of the dungeon, to the ring that could have been hers to prevent all of this misery, and was sitting there thinking of home and wanting to get back home and just leave everything behind and just continue a more simple life than the life of an adventurer. When she rolled over Ron in her slumber and passed away because of the giant necklace around her neck. She was very sad when she died, unfortunately.
but understood the truth of life.
She did. Yeah.
And the truth is, it sucks. It
It
blows.
was very morose.
She
It's so
understood the
bad.
truth of worldly
It's worse.
possessions do not bring happiness in all cases.
All right. Olieta of the Silver Tongue.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that even though I can't seem to get back three kingdoms over, I think the longer that I just spend in this kingdom, kind of like doing the rounds and building sort of a different, vision of what my work looks like, I think it's working for me. Like maybe that relationship wasn't actually all I cracked it up to be. He kept trying to steal money from me. I mean, borrow money from me, and there was something weird and fishy about that for sure. But this seems like a pretty good kingdom, and like I'm doing like small shows. And I picked up the guitar and cut my hair short, and I came up with this great song that I start every show with now. That is the lesbian anthem, and that's I've shifted how I do things. I'm really good at crowd work.
Okay.
I've been seeing too many TikToks recently, and I'm making weird connections.
Okay.
Nobody knows
Finally-
nobody knows what a Subaru is, but I definitely got that out of the joke book, right? And it's totally working.
Amazing.
All
Classic.
right. Finally, Tiffany. What about you? What about our barbarian?
Honestly, Tiffany reflects on that time and is just like, man, that was one of the all-time greats. Didn't know how good I had it when I had it. A donkey was there. I got to rip on the bard a bunch. People appreciated my contribution, which was like mostly breaking things and carrying things. Like, I haven't seen a lot of those folks since then, but I bet they're all thriving. Because man, when I think about the mysteries of the Sunken Citadel, I'm like, wow, unqualified success, no regrets.
Great.
What a competent group of adventurers. No bad will ever happen to any of them.
Couldn't possibly.
All right.
Love it.
Yeah, can someone read the last card left? I mean, second
I'll
to
do it.
last.
Here's our last opportunity to question or narrate the fate of our party of adventurers. Let's remember. Wait, did we just read this one?
Yeah, I think we're done. I guess
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. Thank
Very
you,
lovely.
the Rolistes and Grumpy Bear, for enabling us to create wondrous loot and banish encumbrance forever. Go to the Magic of Inventory and Kickstarter page and follow and pledge and play the game and have fun because it's fun.
It is fun.
Yay!
Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for your patience organizing and scheduling this, and thanks for all the laughter you give me with your respective shows and creation. I really appreciate. This is my foray in podcasting and game design is just a long-winded scheme to interact with all of you, and finally, after 6 to 8 years, it paid off tonight. Thank you very much.
It's a delight. It was a delight.
Thank
Yeah.
you for running.
Yeah, thanks for
Very
hosting.
cute.
Where can people find you when you wish to be found? Starting with Ryan.
You can find me on Blue Sky at LordNeptune.com. You can find me on Twitch at LordNeptuneRB. I'm also on TikTok at LordNeptuneRB and Instagram, I guess, at the same. Lord Neptune's usually me. If you find that, you'll probably have found me.
Everywhere. All right. Senda.
Cool. The only social media that I check at all at this point in time is Blue Sky, where I was early enough to actually get my name. As astonishing as that is, it's not unspellable this time. It's just Senda. So if you search for Senda, you will find me. Also, you can find me recording with Phil most Wednesdays we release new episodes of Pandas Talking Games. We're taking a little bit of a hiatus right now because we did this show instead, and we're going to be on vacation, but we'll be back later this month. Yeah, that's pretty much it these days. It's a lot smaller of a list than it used to be.
Yeah, uh, a lot of things drifted away. I cannot believe you've given up on Idela Elitid. You
That's
just
because I gave up on Twitter. And I was like, no, thank you. Out. So yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, you can. Most of the time, you can find me with Senda, doing Pandas Talking Games. I am on most social medias with the handle DNA Phil. I just don't actually check most social medias, so I'll get the notification. I just may not run to check to see what it is, but I'm there. And of course, once a month, I still write an article on gnomestew.com, almost always about game mastering advice.
Amazing. It sounds like a healthy habit that we should all strive to emulate. Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex Roberts, and if you go to helloalexroberts.card, CARRD.co, that has all my links to stuff that I do. I am also very rarely on social media, but you can get in touch with me, and you can find copies of For the Queen at the Critical Role Shop. You can find Starcrossed through Bully Pulpit Games, and you can follow me on Patreon, even for free. You will still probably hear updates about my current games project, which is a fun little storytelling RPG kind of based on the movie Cars, which I've never seen.
Another Twitter handle I really miss with Muscular Pikachu. My own
Yeah, RIP.
my own handle is really spot everywhere, although I don't podcast much anymore, but you can find me on Blue Sky everywhere, Instagram, TikTok, a lot of embarrassing videos I made during the pandemic over there. You can find the early versions of games I'm working on. I usually release the drafts on itch.io. And more importantly, you can add to Kickstarter for Magic of Inventory. Late pledges are available, and we're gonna have a great retail version of the game, but it won't have all the fancy bits that the Kickstarter will have. So I highly recommend you head there to get the Kickstarter while they are available. And even if you don't contribute to the Kickstarter, which I would be grateful for you to do, you can play this game for free on Tabletop Simulator if you just look up for the Magic of Inventorying Tabletop Simulator module. And as you've seen, all the rules are actually in the procedure deck for the first time you play. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much, Nitzel, for bearing with the time. I wish you a tight night of sleep, and off we go. That's the stream over and the recording. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.